What is up, YouTube? AVI back with another video. Today we're going to be bringing you a car review of the 2025, not just the Integra Type S. I'm very excited to be bringing this video to you guys, so thank you for guys subscribing. Let's get right into the video. All right, under the hood of this adult Honda Type R, no, just kidding, the Acura Integra Type S is a 2-liter, 4-cylinder, turbocharged engine producing 320 horsepower. And you might be asking yourself, how much does the Type R have? Only 5 less. I honestly think they're the exact same engine, exact same tuning and all that. They just have to say that this one's 5 more because it's I guess the big brother of the Type R, a little bit more updated and obviously more expensive. But the engine bay looks almost exactly the same as the Type R with that Type S instead of Type R. It says Type S, and then obviously we have an Acura badge instead of a Honda badge. So let us know in the comments if they're truly the same engine. I think they are, but I don't know. I'll let you guys prove me wrong. But let's now walk around the car and show you a couple of noteworthy things, especially about the Type S and what's cool about this Integra. All right, one of my favorite things about the Integra Type S is the overall styling of the car. It looks super like mature, but also like racy. I don't know, I don't know if you can be both, but I like it. First thing that you know is the grille is super aggressive. You got all these arrows pointing towards the Acura logo, and it's a huge logo, very prominent, as well as a whole bunch of air to go straight into that radiator there to cool down that huge 2-liter engine. Another thing that I like, we saw that the Championship White in the Type R didn't have any specs. This has specs, looks super nice, very nice paint, as well as air coming out of the engine to cool down that engine. So a lot of air coming in and out of the engine to maybe get that 5 extra horsepower. Other things to note, what I like in the headlight is it does say Acura. We've seen that on a couple of Fords. It does say Acura right there with obviously your LEDs. It better be for $65,000, but I like it. All right, there's a lot to talk about back here. First thing that I love is the 3 exhausts right in the middle. One thing I noticed is on the Type R, the middle one is larger and the other 2 surrounding it are a little bit smaller. The Integra has the same size exhaust throughout. Next, with the Type S, we do get blacked out emblems here that Acura, as well as subtle Type S badging. I love it. I love the Type S. You guys know I love the TL Type S, Gen 2 especially. A spoiler, another subtle piece, but it is very functional and bigger than obviously the base Integra. Not as big as the Type R, so if you're looking for a big spoiler, get the Civic Type R. And yes, the next thing that I find pretty interesting is the Integra is actually stamped into the bumper. Normally it's like a badge that's slapped on there. Not this. Acura actually integrated it right into the bumper, so I find that to be really cool. Another noteworthy thing is the fender flares. The Type S Integra is 3 inches wider than the normal Integra just because of these huge fender flares. And the tires are super cool. They do give me that vibe of the Gen 2 Type S with these silver rims here that look super nice, and you can see those calipers there. They look really cool and sporty. In the back we have 265, so not the widest tire, but obviously not the enough tires to get you to put that power down on the road and race your friends. All right, stepping on into the Integra Type S, the first thing you'll notice is door sills, which we did not get on the Type R, but we do have it. It does say Type S, so you know you're not just driving the normal Integra. And then the next thing, which is actually something I'm going to complain about, the seats are not that comfortable. Both Dave and I sat down, and you feel like you hit something hard on the seats, and it's not very cushioned. So I was a little bit disappointed in that, but you do get Type S stitched into the seats, so that is really cool. Something you wouldn't get in the normal, obviously Integra. But stepping in next is the same exact air control vents that we get in the Type R. This reminds me of like a manual. You know, you can shift your gears for your air. I don't know, you can hear the clack like a gated manual or something. I don't know. I don't love it. I guess it's slightly better than the slider, but I don't really love it. But this is like almost the exact same as the Type R. We do have digital gauges here, which I find pretty cool. Reminds me of the Audi TT upgraded from like 2016 vibe. I'll put the picture up here on the screen. 6-speed manual, so you do get to shift your own gears in this. Let me know in the comments. I believe it also comes in an automatic. Let me know. Maybe that's just for the Type S's manual. Let me know in the comments. But other than that, it's pretty plain Jane in here. You get a Type S badge on the steering wheel, but I don't know, nothing to write home about, nothing too interesting. Let's now head into the back seat and show you guys how much legroom there is. back seats are actually more comfortable than the front. We know we talked about sitting on this hard. This is super plush back seats here. We do get cup holders just like the Type R, integrated into the seat, so there is no third seat here. But one thing, no, I'm plenty of legroom. Not a super tall dude, but plenty of legroom, plenty of headroom. It's a pretty comfortable back seat, to be honest, for a smaller car. So yeah, definitely worth it. Let's go see the trunk space, because that's one thing. Can you fit the golf clubs back there? Let's go find out. All right, opening up the trunk. Ooh, you'll notice it's not automatic on a $60,000 car. I don't know if I love that, but you do get a decent amount of space back here. It's plenty deep and plenty long for definitely for 2 to 3 pairs of golf clubs for sure. And obviously you can lay down the seats. Not any buttons or anything, but you can pretty easily just put them down. Should have moved that seat up, but you get the point. But plenty of space. You could sleep back here. If you want to take this camping, just put your bed back here. You're good to go. But what do we think? Pricing about 60 grand for the Type S. I think it's worth it. I love the Type S. I think it's better. Dave likes the Type R better. I like the Integra Type S better. But if you're looking for a little more mature car, I think this one's it. It's subtle but also sporty, and you get the the 3 exhausts. It's decently fast, 320 horsepower. I think it's worth it. Spend the money if you're looking for maybe a fun family car. Put the kids in the back, still have some power in your foot. I like it. I think it's a buy. Thank you guys for the supporting. Stay tuned for more auto reviews, and just like that, AVI out.